I make different. It's Jimmy. It's stuck in the kids. Making all the kids for you.
How's your daughter doing? Did she have multiple applications? Great to hear. Good. So she graduates. Graduated. What's she doing over there? That's a good place to get some exposure to it. See what it is. Come home, tell you, what's what, right? Good stead? Oh, okay. With the road realignment project. Did you hear from
June 16th. No, I was in the right one. Go. 2 minutes. 5 minutes. Probably like four. Four. Yeah. Hey, Joey.
I'm not the man.
Hey, Joey. Joey. Jason, that was just four chairs. Joe, right here.
Mr. Rogers left.
It's right
It's
here.
contagious.
It's like you always have a good time. You get that deep belly laugh.
Yes. Yes. Smells like who? What is that? Oh.
Working too hard though.
All that right there, smoke.
Good evening, everybody. Try it again. Good evening, everybody. I'm glad you all can be here today. We're going to go ahead and get started. So before we do, we're going to go around the room. If you can please introduce yourself, your name, your organization, and this is your first time attending thesis. I will start to my right.
T.H.E.S.I, also chairperson of Fathers of Name United for that Trenton Community Street Team, State Pastor Supervisor, and I do the maintenance side, mop the floors and clean the windows.
This is your first thesis, sir?
This is not my first.
Good evening, everyone. Juan Rowland, Executive Director of Empowerment House, also Vice Co-Chair of the County Leadership Coalition. This is not my first.
Good evening, my name is Kaya Collins. This is my first thesis meeting. I'm here on behalf of the Honey Black Brown Moms nonprofit organization, also known as Honey Bee Moms of New Jersey, and also the Westside Church in Trenton. Welcome. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Rick Cabin. I'm the city side coordinator for Trenton.
Good evening, everybody. Davon Sims, outreach worker for the Trenton Street Team.
Hello, everyone. Develop Chef Student Victory Program, Capitol Hill.
Good evening, everyone.
Your first thesis?
Oh,
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm putting McCallum.
Evening all, Angela Campos, she, her pronouns, community relations specialist with the New Jersey Division on Civil Rights, and it's not my first.
Hello, y'all. My name is Billy McCallum.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tyrone Jackson. I'm Vice Chair with Oxford House, Chapter 18 in this area, and this is my first meeting.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sylvia Hilton, and I'm with the Trenton Community Street Team. I'm the VIP coordinator, and not my first thesis.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vincent Hall. I'm a high-risk interventionist for Trenton Community Street Team, also Director of Communications for Razor Sharp Barbershop. This is not my first meeting.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Rajan Saunders. They call me Miss Jippy. I am working with Trenton Community Street Team for VIP and case management. And this is not my first thesis. Hi, everyone. I'm Tara Belford from JRH Foundation of the Arts. This is not my first thesis.
Good evening, I'm Cyrus Bellamy. This is my first thesis. Trainee, state passport.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Joseph Jones Jr., hybrid for Trenton Community Street Team.
Good evening, everyone. Laura Hunter-Rothschild. I'm the COO of I.O.S., the organization here, the partner organization.
Alex Rodriguez, hybrid worker for Trenton Community Street Team. This is not my first.
Good evening, everyone. James Graham from Children's Futures, Community Service Coordinator, and also producer of the Trenton Fine Poetry Night Out. This is my first meeting of the year, but not my first meeting. Welcome to space.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chester Jones. I'm the founder and CEO of the Trenton Mix Athletic Center, a nonprofit organization here in the city of Trenton. This is not my first meeting.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Monique Clark. I am the CEO of Agape Healing Incorporated. I'm also here representing the Mercer County Community College Youth Department and board member for the Mercer County Mental Health Board. And this is not my first instance.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lee Tiggett from Trenton Community Street Team. I'm an outreach specialist and the creator of T.H.E.S.I.S.
Hey, I'm Ray. Raekwon. I'm the owner of, that's my brother, and this is not my first thesis.
Good evening. My name is Victor Torres. I'm outreach worker of Trenton Street Team, also owner of Close Lord, and this is not my first meeting.
My name is Kevin Baldwin, CEO of Men for Hope. This is not my first meeting, neither will be my last.
I'm Sean Jackson, I'm the CEO at ISLES, and I've been here before.
Good evening, everyone. I'm the Trenton Community Street Team. This is not my first.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Carter. I work at T.H.E.S.I.S. This is my first meeting. I'm the team leader at Night Green Academy, Trenton Street Team. Definitely not.
I'm Matt Flowers, Violence Intervention Outreach Worker for the Trenton Street Team. John, I'm with Street Team.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Aisha Pruitt, the co-founder of T.H.E.S.I.S Foundation.
Hi, my name is Patsy. Good evening, everyone. I'm the secretary of T.H.E.S.I.S.
Hi, my name is Rashard Burke. I am the owner of Burke and Go Catering and part owner of House of Vision, event coordinator. This is my first meeting.
Welcome. Good evening, everybody. My name is Nicole Bridget, and I am the co-founder of House of Vision, and this is not my good.
My name is Siobhan Peters. I'm the owner and director of Jersey Viewers and a co-founder of House of Business alongside, this is my first meeting, I guess.
Welcome. My name is Shaquan Scurry with House of Business, program manager, and this is my first meeting.
Good evening, my name is Ron Stevens, Senior Program Coordinator for Volunteers in America, and it's not my first name.
Hey, I'm Curtis for the K, and I just say, I'm volunteering with the Kind Collective, and with my friends right here, and this is initially my first meeting.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Ray DeLoach. I'm the community resource navigator for the Kind Collective, and this is my first meeting. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jose Caraballo, better known as JC in the community, and I'm the director and founder of the Kind Collective, and this is my community.
Welcome.
Thank you.
DeAndre Matry, apparently I'm the CEO of the daycare
Good evening, everyone. I'm Roberta Martin, and I am high-risk interventionist with Trenton Community Street Team. Good evening, everyone. My name is Deja Frank. I am an outreach specialist with Trenton Community Street Team.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nevaeh Hallett, and I'm the communications coordinator for Trenton Community Street Team.
Someone just walk in?
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
We'll let him sign in before she introduces herself.
Hello, everybody. What's your name? My name is Jasmine Edwards, and I'm the founder of Honey Black Brown Moms organization.
And I think your seat's being saved right here.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
My name is Perry Shaw. I am Executive Director of Building Better Way for Trenton and also Director of Trenton Community Street Team. Before we move further, please give yourself a round of applause. I know for some of you, you have been up and about since about probably 5 a.m. running around for Safe Passage. I know some of you do not live in the area, but you have a love for this area. And so that means you probably still have a nice drive on your way home. So we want to say thank you for pouring into Trenton. Thank you for being a part of the public safety ecosystem, and thank you for showing up. So, just want to give a couple ground rules. Number one, we have water right there. Please, please, if you feel dehydrated, grab some water. That is the only thing that you can have in here is water. We also have snacks outside. If snacks are outside, they're going to stay outside. Do not bring snacks in here. We have restrooms right outside this door. Keep walking straight. And with that being said, we're going to get started with the meeting. Why are we here? Once again, we're here because we love the city of Trenton. We're here because we want to address the root causes of violence, which is the fact that violence is a public health crisis. That means we have to address issues like housing. We have to address issues like health, mental, physical, maternal, all the healths. We have to address education. And for those who didn't know, THE.S.I.S stands for Trenton Health Education Safety Information Sessions. Safety is a part of the reason why we're here. And And we have to understand that the foundation for that is addressing the root causes of violence. That means all of you play a part in that. Whether you're a service provider, or whether you're a person who's linking people to services overall, you're a gap filler. And so we want to say thank you for being a part of this process. And understanding that the city is a beautiful place, Trenton is a beautiful place, and we do have small issues, but overall, you have people who care. And that's why you're all here. True or not true?
Yeah.
All right. So the fact is, since your time is very valuable, we want to move through our agenda at a rapid pace. We want to make sure that all those who are here are able to report out. That's a big part of the process. Not only about us as street teams, both TCST and Trenton Restorative Street Team reporting out. It's about you all reporting out as well. If you see someone here that you do not recognize that is doing something positive in our city, please make sure to connect with them. That's the only way we're going to get things done, by collaborating. We cannot stay in silos. We cannot be in silos. Trenton does a lot of great things, but one of the things we don't do well is communicate. Let's do that. Let's make sure this is the foundation for us to communicate. Let's make sure that we collaborate. We build off of that. Can we do that, y'all?
Yes.
All right. With that being said, I would like to get started. The second thing on our agenda was our community walks. And I'll call Mr. Vincent Hall as he goes over some information. For those who don't know, we're heavily focused on data in our work, because data is what keeps us going. Data is what keeps lights on. Data is what keeps individuals coming back and forth. We have to understand that data is a great thing. And that's why we're heavily focused on data. And so you're going to go Vince hit some points about data on our community walk, which took place last week. And we had met up at one of our hub locations, which is 601 North Clinton Avenue. And that's the heart of East Trenton, in the city of Trenton. And for those who don't know, East Trenton is in the North Ward. There's the East Ward, and then there's the East Trenton North Ward. But all you knew that, right?
Still call it Trenton.
I'm just saying, in case you didn't know. So I just want to make sure that we're clear. Because sometimes when I say East Trenton, people are thinking I'm talking about the section. Nah, that's East Trenton North Ward. And I love the sections. I live in the section. There you go. That's the benefits for yours.
Good evening, everyone. As Dr. Shaw pointed out, we have a community walk. We perform a community walk once each month. The purpose of that walk is, as was pointed out, to collect data. We like to show a presence in different portions of the city, and so we rotate to different communities. And the purpose of that is to engage with the community, ask them questions, find out what their wins, their losses are as residents, and give them a voice so that we can report it out to those that come to this room and to the powers that be. Having said that, on Wednesday, March 11th, we met at East Trenton Center, 601 North Clinton Avenue at 2:45 p.m. The walk was conducted in an area of Webster, Dickinson, Fillmore, and Taylor streets. Partners that were present were Unity, Children's Futures, Victory, Anchor House, One Simple Wish, and New Jersey Future. We knocked on approximately 65 or so doors. We held 35 conversations. Resources left at the unanswered doors. I do want to point out we always stay in compliance with the law. We don't leave resources in mailboxes, as that's a federal crime. So we make sure that we put our resources in inconspicuous places where the householder can find it. Encountered multiple residents who were long-term residents of the area. The majority of the community members indicated a strong sense of safety and support within the neighborhood. One family shared concerns related to utilities, and support was provided. Another encounter revealed a Trentonian who was not of the neighborhood, however, shared a need for housing assistance, specifically with security deposit. A pre-screen was completed with the individual for assistance to be given. We met two young men who shared their overall thoughts regarding the town. At the onset, they voiced a feeling of hopelessness about real change happening regarding and related to violence in Trenton. As the conversation progressed, the gentlemen realized their own role in the mission of eliminating violence in the city and talked about how they could contribute, mentioning using their own talents as artists. Residents were aware of and received resources offered by the East Trenton Center, the Pantry, Toddler's Closet, which is one of our own programs, along with other activities that aid in building the community. They voiced that they enjoyed close access to the park, which was at the end of the specific territory that we had that particular day. One highlight was that the children that were there were able to engage at specific households. We met with smiles and curiosity regarding our purpose, and they were especially grateful for the comfort and care bags that were given to communities by One Simple Wish. The excitement was palatable. Our next community walk is occurring on April 8th. Our meeting location is the corner of South Holden Avenue and East State Street at 2:45 p.m.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, H.R. Ryan Hall. One of the things I would like to highlight and add is the fact that while the team was able to engage with so many people for our community walk, I stayed back and I was able to have a conversation with TPD's Chief of Staff, Captain Ward. For those who don't know, Captain Ward is the first African-American woman in the city of Trenton, for Trenton Police Department, to be moved up to and earned the rank of captain. Y'all do know what this month is, right? What's this month?
It's my birthday.
Say it again.
Women's History Month.
Okay, so she's a woman who made history. All right. I say that because she came out to see some of the great things that was happening in the city of Trenton. I say that because Captain Ward has a unique connection to this work. I met Captain Ward probably about 2 years ago when the alarm at 10 Wood Street went off by mistake. And she pulled up, at that time she was a sergeant. And she said, "This building looks very familiar." And so when she said that, I kind of knew what she meant. But as we toured and walked around, she talked about the fact that her first job out of college was with I.L.S. And the fact that she has a very special place in her heart for I.L.S. Because she saw how it impacted so many people, and she was able to be a part of that process. And her first job at I.L.S. assisted her in her pathway to getting into the Trenton Police Department because she wanted to help people. So you never know how your presence or how your employment will help propel people to make history. And so as I talked to her, she talked about some of the things that she wanted to do in the city of Trenton as the captain, as the chief of staff. Since that initial meeting, we have had several meetings since then. My thing is this: everyone has a part in the public safety ecosystem. I know some people say defund the police. I say no, define the police. Everyone has a role. And so I just want to make sure that we understand that. And want to acknowledge the fact that Captain Ward came out to have a conversation with us and that she engaged with us. So with that being said, I would like to call TCST up to do report outs.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. So I will be reporting out for the Young Ladies Mentorship Program at 9th Grade Academy. So, our first mentoring session was held on Tuesday, March 24th. A total of 8 young ladies were in attendance. During this session, we facilitated an icebreaker activity followed by interactive exercise and a role play focused on establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries. The young ladies were engaged and actively contributed throughout the activities. The young ladies shared their personal perspectives and demonstrated openness to exploring different scenarios and viewpoints, which creates a meaningful and supportive discussion environment. Our next mentoring session is scheduled for Tuesday, April 14th. The topic will be loving the skin we walk in, with a focus on promoting body positivity and self-confidence. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'll be reporting out for the VIP program, better known as Virtual Intervention Program, which is a collaboration with Judge Thompson from the Mercer County Courthouse. What it is he gives us participants that he deems deserve a second chance due to their charges. They can be waived up as adults, but he believes that they can be at promise rather than being at, in danger. So far, we've serviced 42 youth. We got about a 98% completion rate. The ones who didn't complete, Judge Thompson just loops them around right back to us, so we'll be at 100%. Currently, we have 2 active participants. One I'm currently dealing with. The biggest thing that I find is that these youth, they just need someone to hear them out. They need someone to talk to, and they need to feel like someone cares. Without that, they just go find it in the wrong places, do it with the wrong people, and if we address that at the root, we can make change. That's what VIP is.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to report out for Tyler's Closet. For the new people here who probably haven't heard of Tyler's Closet, it's a program I created under TCST that supplies parents and families with gently used clothes. We give out car seats, and we collaborate with other organizations just to see what's the need in the community. This month, I was able to service 8 families, and I'm collaborating with a doula workshop upcoming to just see what we can do and how we can work together just to fill in the gap of supporting parents. I don't know what's in the air, but I have a lot of participants that are expecting very soon. So I look forward to just seeing them and supporting them. So a little bit of support goes a long way. You can also go to Tyler's Closet. It's very easy. My flyer is up here on the table. Text me and we could figure out a good time for us both to meet. And that's it.
Where are you located at?
Oh, yeah. I'm at the East Trenton Community Center, right there at 601 North Clinton.
What kind of donations are you looking for?
Oh, so that's a good question because a lot of people like to give me winter clothes. I like to keep Tyler's Closet in season, so it's just like going to the store. So right now, I am desperately looking for summer clothes and spring clothes. All right.
Hello again. So I am reporting out for the community care department today. If community care could just stand up for me. So my name is Roberta Martin. I'm the lead high-risk interventionist as well as the supervisor of community care department. So our team makes up me, our assistant community care coordinator, a full-time outreach worker, a community engagement worker, 4 hybrid workers who also support safe passage and hospital-based response. And I just want to thank them for the work that they do here today, and if everybody could give them a round of applause. So community care provides crisis response, hospital-based intervention, case management, resource navigation, housing stabilization, employment support, victim advocacy, and direct outreach to individuals impacted by violence and instability. So during this reporting period, the department served 30+ individuals. These engagements, it resulted in 65+ service connections because people often need more than one thing. So for housing assistance, we served 18 people. Housing referrals that are violence related was 4. Utility assistance 6. Employment services 3. Education services 2. Vocational 1. Legal services 1. Mental health services 2. Health services 2. And then we had child family services, as well as immigration, victim services, grief support services, identification, and documentation support. So housing continues to be the most critical need, including both general housing instability and relocation related to violence. And with that, we want to thank one of our partners, Victory, who is a big help with that information. So this time of year, utility assistance, this is shut off time of year. So utility assistance remains elevated. There's an increase in basic needs, particularly for families with young children. Participants increasingly require multiple services. So as I said, it may be not only housing, but also utility help, also food insecurities, also services for the families, for our toddler clauses, so it serves the toddlers, but they have older kids as well that need help with different basic needs. So compared to January, our overall participant engagement increased this month. Our service connections nearly doubled, indicating deeper and more comprehensive case management. So the community care department continues to serve as a critical bridge between the residents and essential services. And we just have a call to action, today. So we encourage all residents of Trenton to be a part of the solution by supporting local employment opportunities, sharing information, be credible messengers, mentoring youth and adults, and sharing verified resources within the community, and also checking on your neighbors and vulnerable families. Thank you, everyone.
Hello again. At this time, I'm serving in the capacity of Director of Communications for Razor Sharp Barbershops. I'm here to report out on our Heal the Heroes Barbershop Conversation Series through Brotherhood. We have it every third Friday of the month at 20 Passaic Street. March 20th, which just passed, we had our topic for conversation, Legacy over Lifestyle. Are you living for today or building for tomorrow? This was a conversation that we were able to open up a conversation. First, getting everybody's definition of what legacy is to them personally. And that sparked some really lively conversation. Then we were able to draw it down into what the definition of legacy actually is and how to align your personal priorities into what the definition of the root word is, so that you can make sure that as you're building your legacy, you're on track. Everybody's track can be different, but it has to be on the track. And so we really appreciated everybody that came out. We'd like to invite every man to come and participate, and anybody that has a man in their life to come on out. It's every third Friday of the month. The next Friday is April 17th, and we're going to be dealing with mental fitness. We know mental health is a real thing, but we also know that it's also a trigger word. And so we know that physical fitness is something that every man knows that he needs. Mental fitness, maybe not so much. So we're going to be dealing with mental fitness, and we look forward to having some professionals in the room that can help keep us grounded and also address anything that may come up. And because we're an ISLES organization, we're plugged in to a lot of professionals. So thank you once again for allowing us to share that with you. We look forward to our next barbershop conversation for Healing the Heroes.
Good evening, everybody. I'm gonna do 2 reports. As I stated earlier, I'm the Safe Passage Report Supervisor. I do not have these up here. So I'm gonna try to keep it as brief as I can, because I do respect your time. We're at all the high schools, so 9th grade academy, main campus, Capital City High School around the corner, and IYI on Tucker Street. So altogether, the total students that we're responsible for on a daily basis is 3,983 students getting in and outside the school safely. In the last 30 days, we have not had one incident. As the director spoke of earlier, we did have a nice meeting with the new chief of staff concerning traffic issues at Trenton High, because the traffic up there is getting very, very dangerous. This meeting was a strategy meeting for the beginning of school year in 2026. So we are now working on getting crosswalks at Greenwood and Hampton. We are working with getting crossing guards at Greenwood and Hampton and Greenwood and Chambers, and on Hamilton and Chambers to help SSJ out, and to also get the security guards at Trenton High to come out more often to help get the kids in and out the school safely. And because we all got to do this together. We all got to do this together. It's a process that has to be done. That's why I wanted to start it now, so that when September gets here, we can have everything in place, and by God will, because just today, as I pulled up the Trenton High to clear it, we had a young man get hit on the e-bike right on Greenwood and Chambers today. Luckily, he was okay. Luckily, he was a understanding young man, and he allowed the person who hit him to just give their information, and he said they'd get it to his mom. But stuff like that is happening. We got to keep our kids safe. We got to keep our kids safe. Lucky he was able to walk away. We did have a long conversation with him, make sure he was good. He didn't want no medical attention. I did share the license plate number if he don't feel good later tonight, and my personal number to call, because we have to keep our kids safe. So that is the Safe Passage report. So now I'm gonna do the midterm report. All male mentors, please stand up, please. In March 2026, Trenton Community Street Team, we started our second cohort mentoring at 9th grade academies. This cohort, we have 11 mentees with special, this is a special group of students that have some attention issues, and administration staff handpicked them for us to mentor because of our special skills and training. We have had 2 sessions so far with building a positive foundation. The first session was the icebreakers, 2 lies and 1 truth, which was presented by Mr. Bethea and Mr. Rodriguez. It went over excellent with the kids. It just got them real comfortable talking to us. The second session was trauma-informed care. The presenters was Mr. Jones and Mr. Amin. Mr. Amin is not feeling well today, so he's not here. But in trauma-informed care, they had the kids, they was talking. They was communicating with us, and they was interacting, and it was a very good session. Our next session is Tuesday, March the 31st, 26, because we decided before they go on spring break, we want to spend some more time with these young men. You know what I mean? We want to highlight a positive impact we have created through the youth grant. Bridging the Gap has partnered with us to get mentoring and boxing after school hours at our new office, 118 East State Street, 118 Montgomery Street, Trenton, New Jersey, twice a week. 3 of the present mentees participate in that program, driven in the impact of gentlemen's lives. 2 9th grade academy teachers testified they have already seen the difference in the classroom. Trenton Community Street Team sponsored this grant to do exactly what it's doing.
bringing unity in the community because better is possible. And I would like to thank Beast of SSJ and the SSJ guys because this second part of the mentoring, we work together. We work together. And I'm most definitely hats off to SSJ for partnering us with us. All right, Chad. For partnering with us on this because our young men, we have to also, education is always first. But if we don't give them nothing to do with this extra energy, I went to the other universities, a lot of educated people in the other university because they didn't know what to do with their energy. So appreciate y'all, SSJ, appreciate y'all. Continue to pray for Trenton Community Street Team that we pray for y'all. Thank you.
So I think Deacon Rogers did a great job at making a segue as we bring up our partners in the work. And for those who didn't realize that Trenton has 2 street teams, we do. And some people ask that question, why do you have 2? And my response is, why don't we have 4 or 5 street teams in Trenton? It's about making sure that we provide services for our city. People don't ask those questions, why do we have thousands of nonprofits in the city of Trenton? So why can't we have more than 1 street team in Trenton? We have a lot of people who need services. Let's not make that an issue. And so when I say partners in this work, that truly means that partners in this work. We work together in multiple capacities, whether it's in safe passage, whether it's in response to acts of violence, or whether it's about providing support for our city. It's about collaboration. So with that being said, I'd like to bring up our partners in the work to report out, Trenton Restorative Street Team.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Michael. I'm the Trenton Restorative Street Team, T.H.E.S.I.S. Report out some things that we've had going on for the last 30 days. The street team, we had 17 people signed up. We just started back going outside, doing pavement work. So we had 17 people signed up, 9 people for food, 6 people for employment, and 2 people for mental health services. CCRT has serviced 21 people within the last 30 days. 11 for food, and 10 for mental health services. Our New Jersey Lead program, who helps people who are just coming home from prison, connected 9 people to services. We're just fresh home from state penitentiary. Also, our boxing and fitness circles that we had at Dunn Middle School, we serviced over 12 kids within the last 30 days. And then also with Boxing and Brotherhood, with Victor, who's doing Boxing and Brotherhood, we had a circle with one of the kids there. One of the kids who was in this program had got shot. What's his name again? Isaiah, right?
Yeah,
Isaiah, he got shot in Dally Holmes probably like a week ago, about almost 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, yeah. So we serviced him. So we had a circle with those young brothers. It was very good. You know, we got them to open up talking about how they felt about it and things like that. Just offer them services also. And then also we just started our Peace Zone initiative. So what we're doing right now, we're going to different neighborhoods. We started in Roger Gardens last week. This week we in Hamilton and Hudson. So what we're doing is we're going to different business owners and we're talking to the people in the community, asking about peace zones. So with our Peace Zone initiative, what we're asking you to do is to to refrain from violence, especially gun violence. And one of our rules in there also is going to be that if they feel like if they got to get off their chest, that they can always reach out to me. I got the keys in my box 24/7. So if they ever want to come, they need to get off their chest. They can reach out to me, like I said, 24 hours, man. Like I got the keys to the gym, so it don't matter. Like they come in, and when we do it, it's not getting posted on social media. It's not a whole bunch of people. It's the people who got an issue. Them and one other person. They come in, no better glasses, no phones, none of that, no recording, and they leave it there. And then they have to have a circle. We have to have a sit down after that to see if they can nix their problems, leave it there, or because I'd rather it's me personally. I'd rather you go in there and y'all fight it out and later fight another day and somebody lose their life.
Yes.
That's my personal, man. My personal. That's my personal, because when you work for organizations, you gotta make sure, you know what I mean, you gotta thread the lines, man. You can't let them lines too tight. So I want to make sure I let people know that that's my personal belief. That's my personal belief as a man. So and that's part of our Peace Zone initiative that we're working on. So right now we in the area of Hamilton and Hudson. So we out there right now. We was out there today earlier, just talking to the business owners, the barber shops over there and the corner stores, and letting them know about our Peace Zone initiative. Most of the businesses, they've been very receptive. So now the next thing is, just getting the people to respect it. Getting the guys outside, getting the people who are somebody that people will, I guess, look up to. I feel like we can get them under control. We're not getting them under control, but if we can get them on board, that it can stop a lot of the gun violence in the city. So that's one of our main focuses right now is our Peace Zone initiative that we're working on. And I got to report out safe passage. Well, Hogue already told y'all. Well, Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers already told y'all what happened at Trenton Holiday. And then at Holland, we had a situation going on with a student and her dad came and he saw one of the little boys playing rough houses, playing too rough with his daughter, and then he came out and grabbed the little boy. And then our surf passage team, they intervened, they talked to him, and then they end up having to sit down. So they end up calling that. So that's it for TRST. Thank you.
We move on. We want to bring up Miss Monique Tiggett, who will be giving our health spotlight for the month of March.
For those who don't know, it is National Nutrition Month. So they have prepared me something to read so we can get on board with our health. National Nutrition Month is an annual campaign established in 1973 by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. During the month of March, everyone is invited to learn about making informed food choices and developing healthy eating and physical activities. This year's theme is Discover the Power of Nutrition. Nutrition has the power to help individuals and communities thrive. Discover how food and beverage choices can help power your day. Learn tips for accessing healthy foods in your area and build healthy habits into your day to help you feel great now and in the future. Whether you're looking at nutrition headlines or searching for nutritious options, boost your confidence when it comes to food and health. A registered dietitian, nutritionist, or nutrition and dietetics technician registered can expertly guide you with information driven by science. If you guys want more information, there's some information on the flyers on the table.
So once again, we believe that we need to always be respectful of people's time. I know we have on our agenda a couple of presentations and a report out from the city of Trenton and TPD as well. I guess they're running a little bit late, so we're going to move through this process because I see a lot of you in this room, and I want to make sure that you all get a chance to report out because it's important that our partners report out. It's not just about us as an entity, not just about T.H.E.S.I.S team as an entity, but it's about you all as well because we need to hear the good news. We need to hear about what's going on in and around the city of Trenton. I know for some of us who are about to report out, we have programming that's starting in about 1 minute, 35 seconds. And so with that being said, I usually go around in circles. So I want to have this gentleman come up first because his program that he's reporting out on starts at 6 o'clock and he got some people waiting for him upstairs.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rashard Burke. I'm doing this Next Gen CDO script writing program. So this over the last couple of weeks, this program has been absolutely amazing. We did have some challenges at first, getting students. I had a couple of people reach out saying that they were coming, they didn't come. But today we have new students arriving. Had a couple of new students last week. We're looking at an overall of 10 students as of today.
Okay.
In this program, the kids will have the opportunity to write scripts, learning how to write and produce their own movies. I will be teaching audio production, how to start from the music. I produce the music. I will also be assisting them with them producing the music behind their movies. Also doing script writing, table reads. And then once the script and the table read is done, then we're going to start looking for locations to actually start filming. The goal at the end of the program is to do like a red carpet event where they can invite their family and friends to see the premiere of their movie. So these kids have been absolutely, oh God, the script, just the starting script. These kids are absolutely creative. Their writing ability, their imagination is absolutely amazing. And I'm just so excited that the program is growing and look forward to it growing more. The goal, I would love to have at least 20 to 25 students. We're at 10, so let's keep it going. But other than that, I'm excited. And if you know anyone that would be interested in the program or any kids that have a lot of personality or enthusiasm, please, we meet here from 6 to 8. The ages range from Siobhan.
10 to 17.
Because we changed it. Okay. We changed it because we wanted more children to be involved. From 10 to 18. We meet every Thursday from 6 to 8. Any information, I will have it, get it from Siobhan. Siobhan, right here. She's the administrator for the program. I don't do the administrative part, I like to be. But she's the administrator for the program, so any information, get in contact with me. She will be the person to go to. Thank you all so much for your time.
What we're going to do is this. We're going to go around the room. If you are an organization that has something to report out, please take a minute to report out. Please be mindful of the time. Make sure that you let everybody in the room know who you are, what you have going on, and how we can be effective in collaborating, because this is once again about collaborating. So I will start to my left with my brother JC.
Can I come up?
Stand up. Stand right there.
Okay. Hey everyone, my name is JC. I want to know that we currently are having a community harm reduction education series coming in April. The first one, I'll focus on harm reduction 101 and what that looks like in the community, giving more context of the work. I think typically when people hear harm reduction, they think about drug equipment that we give out. That is part of what we do, but there's more to it than that. We focus on drug user health, which means after that, primary care service, treatment, whatever that person's ready for, we can provide that level of support. The second train that we're going to have, and the flyers are at the table right here, it's going to be the Quaker House. It'll focus more on what we've been doing, understanding more what our local drug supply looks like. Recently in the city, there's been surges that have been happening around Budapest, which is synthetic cannabinoids. We are one of the organizations in the city that respond to that kind of event when it happens, to get a better understanding of what we have, not only to keep the community safe, but also make sure that we're contacting Capital Regional that we potentially hope to work with, so they can provide better intervention services. But that's at the table right there. If you, like I said, register, show up, we'll have food, supplies, education. The last piece of that is going to be a refresher and overdose prevention training. We're seeing a lot of calls that are coming in, but a lot of times those calls don't have to come in if the person knows what to do at that moment, especially when it comes to synthetic cannabinoids. And we're starting to see that more frequently with the younger generation in the city. But again, some of those things can be prevented if you know what to do and how to respond to it. And then we also have information on the table of our services when we go out, what we do. We do have a community resource navigator who can help out with treatment, housing, those kind of services on the ground. But again, our services are not just for people who are using drugs, but also for families, anyone in the community. So I encourage you guys to come out. As Mr. Shaw said, that collectively we all can make a difference, and I believe in that. And yeah, if you guys are interested, come by, reach out. Even if it's not on that, just reach out. We're here to support the community, help out as best we can.
Thank you. Very quick, once again, that table right there, that looks very nice. That has our emblem on it. It's not just aesthetics, it's also those resources. Before we move on to the next person to report out, I want to let you all know I thank you so very much for being here. We're getting close to the end, but I have to step away. I know that event to get to, and so I'm going to transition the MC responsibility over here to Jason Robbins. We're going to continue on, but we'll move on to the next person, next organization.
Real quick before you report out, this is my brother, y'all. You know, life be life at all times. So I'm asking, if you believe, just point your hand, your right hand this way, but we're gonna cover this brother in prayer before you leave. Because there's a lot going on, and he's carrying a lot. We just want to make sure he's good. And we know God got him, but you will not leave here tonight without being covered by prayer.
Right.
So please, if you believe, put your right hand this way. Good and gracious Heavenly Father, we just thank you for Dr. Shaw, Lord, please, Lord, just send your angels to protect him from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet. Be with his family during this time, Lord. Lift them up, Lord. Help them be strong, Lord, and be there for each other, Lord. But most of all, Lord, to strengthen him and his immediate family, Lord, so that they can stay in unity and in love, Lord. Lord, keep them strong, Lord. Protect them from each side, Lord, and let no harm or danger come to them. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Next.
Report something like I went to Kind Collective, but I'm going through something right now. Like it's like a family issue. I went to pick up my nephew at school the other day, and he comes out of school crying. He got snot coming out of his nose. And it's like I get in defense. I'm an uncle. I don't have children. I get in defense mode, and I'm walking up to him like, "What happened?" And my mom's like, "Stop crying." I'm like, "Mom, stop." She's like, "No, stop crying. What are you crying for?" I said, "Mom, let him cry." Like anybody who got any younger relatives, like. Let them feel comfortable to come to you and cry. Like that old school knowledge about don't cry because you're strong and like it's only but so strong you can be. And this is why the kids is using drugs. It bottles up and they start getting violent because it spills over. Like let people be comfortable to come to you as an uncle, as a mother, as a father, as a friend, to just express themselves. So when the accident happened, he said the little boy was talking about my mom. So my mom was like, "Oh, so you want to knock him in?" I said, "Don't say that." She said, "What you mean?" I said, "Because he probably didn't want to say you knock him in the head, then the state get called, and then now it's a problem." So I said, "Nephew, what's wrong?" He said he was talking about my mom. I didn't want to knock him in the head. And I said, "Mom, you're wrong one. I'm not wrong. You can't tell me how to parent my." I said, "Mom, just take accountability. I'm not saying you're the worst grandma, but you're wrong on this one. And that's your son. I got to tell." It hurted me to tell her that because I'm like, why am I telling you this? You're supposed to be telling me this. So my thing is, when people are in a position where they don't know what to do, instead of having them go out there and crash out and fight and hurt somebody, just tell them just go in the room, cry, get it out right or something. Teaches them things and say, don't worry about how somebody look at you as a punk. You know you're not a punk.
Right.
Don't be caring about what people think and just have them feel comfortable to have their self-esteem to grow. And this is why people's out there getting high off the Buddha bud and crack and drinking because things happened when they were 6 years old and they 50 years old now and they've been dragging it and holding on to it. We in a city where everybody's dragging stuff that let it go. That's 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I remember when it happened in high school, that kid bullied you in the car. Why are you still holding on to that? And then I'm trying to grow. I'm in recovery. I'm trying to be on the straight and narrow, but I got my friend who's like pulling me down and he's drinking and he's still, and I'm like, bro, accept it. Talk to me about it. We're going to just wash it, give it to God, give it to Allah, give it to whoever. Because how am I going to move forward? Because you're distracting me because I'm a caring person. Right. So I'm with the whole, everybody come talk to me and it's starting to get to me. So if there's anybody that's coming to talk, help them out and say, listen, you can cry. Yes, you can act. Yes, it's okay. You don't have to walk around like you're the strongest man. You're not a robot.
Right.
You know what I mean? And everybody's on social media and it's messing them up because they seeing everybody having a good time and all of that, and they might not be in the best position. So it's getting to people because it gets to me sometimes. I snap out of it and goes, oh no, I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm okay. You see what I'm saying? But that's just something I just wanted to say because people are saying like they're trying to figure out what's going on with the kids. And it started off as parenting. Stop telling them no. Don't cry. No, you're not a punk. I'm not raising no punk. You know you ain't no punk. Don't tell them that. Right. Just let them feel their feelings. That way, when they get to 15, 16, they don't go join no gangs and none of that. They're comfortable with, processing their thoughts and stuff. And it starts off with us because the kids watch us. So when they do something and the state get called, they're gonna say, who was that child or who's in the house? The first thing they're gonna say is, oh no, you did that. And the kid don't know because he's innocent, but he watches us. They all sit back in the trailer and they watching us, how we conduct ourselves. So we got to remember that. They always mirror us. So that's just now someone to make.
So let's make sure we have a conversation before you leave. And these, let's have a conversation.
Real quick, things like come with a lot of trauma. So until we got to figure out our trauma, even some of us, our older folks, some of our elders, they understand their trauma. They don't know how to get up from their trauma. You know what I'm saying? So once we learn how to deal with our traumas, and then we can teach them, and we go through certain classes and courses, and then we can learn how to do it ourselves, and we teach our young ones and the older ones how to get through that type of stuff too. So all it is a little bit of trauma healing, bro.
Mm-hmm. You are not leaving alone. You got help. Young man, it's on you, young man.
Okay. Ryan Stevens again from Volunteers of America. Just to let everybody know, Volunteers of America not just do re-entry and navigation. My whole thing is, because I'm the senior program coordinator, so whatever comes in that office, I tell my staff, whatever the situation is, we're going to deal with it, we're going to come up with a solution. Just a quick example, had a young lady that they met at the park. There was a DV victim. She tried to get away from the person that was causing her harm. She was out on the street for about 2-3 days. They ran into her, they talked to her, we got her back to the office. It took us, wow. I wasn't home until like 10:30, 11 o'clock. They were trying to find her a place to go to. We actually found a place, but I had to advocate for her because she wasn't doing well trying to explain her situation. We got her a place. She's actually in one of those secret type places right now. So she had to come back to court next month and we'll take care of her and go from there. So I just wanted to say that anybody who sends somebody to us, whatever the situation is, we're going to work through with it. We're no longer at 226 State Street. We're now at 700 South Clinton, right across the road from Martin. And I'll leave some cards up at the desk right now. When the next meeting, I'll make sure I bring some letters.
All right, I hate talking. My name is Siobhan, and I am the owner and director of Jersey Divas. Right now, our initiative is the Trenton Teen Boss Academy. And what we do is, it's a 3-series workshop where we thought we were going to start off with like 7 kids, but we ended up with 16. So we kind of like over, and we have 12 waiting for the second cohort, as they're calling it now. So the first workshop, they kind of did like an entrepreneurial workshop. Mindset, we kind of talked to them about how, a business isn't always about selling a product, but sometimes it's about finding a service. So taking what they're good at and making money off of it, right? Because everybody, isn't built for 9 to 5, but we also want to set our kids up for that mindset to think outside of the box. They did idea circles, everything outside of that. They did business basics made simple. We had somebody come in and talk about financial aspects. Ms. Marquisa Luke she works for Wells Fargo, but she does a lot of other programs in the city. She owns the Slime Lounge, budgeting. They had to create 1-page business plans and everything. They did coaching. We had people, entrepreneurs from the city, come out and do a Q&A session for the kids to ask. And then the last component is happening on Saturday, coming up across the street in the gallery building on the first floor. So we are encouraging everyone, entrepreneurs, mindset select, to come fill those, because they're going to have to pitch their idea. Okay, and when they pitch their idea, they're going to be scored on it. So we're going to be able to offer them what we're asking people in the city to come and do is offer them mentorships, offer them, based on their type of work that they do. So we have people come in, they have gift cards. We have some people like, no, I do this, I'll come. Mechanics, a lot of them like to do hair, lash, nails. Some of them want to work in rescue animals. It ranged, some of them want to bake and sell cakes. So it's a lot of things that they want to do. So we are asking like-minded people to come and hear these young people out, right? Because we want them to understand that and just be a big support. And we start at 1 o'clock, right across the street in the gallery building.
What's the date again?
The 4th, next Saturday.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Felicia. I'm the co-founder of T.H.E.S.I.S Foundation. I'm just here to report out. My brother isn't here. He's a pilot for American Airlines, but he's currently working. Right now, we are starting with our high school students. They're, with the Merced County area, so all schools all over the Merced County area. We started the program March 2nd at the Boys and Girls Club, and there was a lesson with drones so that students could be interested in that. And it's every Monday at 4 to 5:30. And right now we have 9 students that were registered, but 5 are recreational certified. And recreational certified just means that they can fly the drones recreationally. They're not getting paid to do it, but they can do it for fun. The goal is to have them FAA Part 107 certified by April 30th, and that provides them the opportunity to work for the fire department, police department, and whatever industry that they decide to tap into. And even, I think even entrepreneurship, so some of our students can do that and be interested in and if you guys are interested in volunteering with us, we're looking for at least 2 more volunteers to help with us to serve at the Boys and Girls Club. To just, assist with helping the students and just overseeing our day-to-day projects. So that's it. Thank you.
I don't really have a report out to do. Laura and I, work together on running the organization broadly, but we're so impressed with all the great things that are happening here through Trenton Community Street Teams as a part of our organization, but that the work goes hand in hand with restorative street, and all the other partners around, the circle of chairs. The city and Rick, your role in helping the police department, the director's commitment to all this. It's, I'm not a regular here. I was able to say I've been here before, but I know I'm not a regular. But it's great to see the dedication and the commitment of all of the different aspects of the public safety ecosystem, as we say, that are working together here to make a difference. So grateful for everyone's work. Just so impressed to listen to all the things that are going on. Keep up the great work.
Hi, CEO. My name is Kevin Ball, CEO of Men for Hope. Everybody familiar with this here? This device right here? You can do negative and that can be positive. Right now, we do this grant we received from the T.H.E.S.I.S team. We're doing a series with the youth that we have about 12 youth now. We're teaching them the positive and negative of this here. Anybody ever heard of cyberbullying? Who has a problem here can admit they have a problem with this thing? Anybody can admit they have a problem with this thing? I did. Today I was driving, and I said to my mom, do not get on your phone. That's what I said to myself. You know that it's yes, what I did. On the phone. Now, if I'm having, you imagine what I used to do, where they can go. And if you don't know the stuff that goes in here, don't leave here. It stays with you forever. So you go to get this job later on, and they go on your page and see all this stuff. So we teach them all that. We put the prosecutor in there, let them know the ramifications. If you videotape somebody fighting, and you put it on the internet, that can be put down to cyberbullying. Yep. You can get a record that can follow you the rest of your life. Not even with the courts, but this thing here. It's all your information. So we do a series. In this series, we did this the 3rd series, teaching our conflict resolution and cyberbullying, the outcomes of this here. But it's negative and positive because it's only a device. It does what I tell it to do. It's like a car. It tells what I tell it to do. If I tell it to do negative, guess what it's going to do? If I tell it to do positive, what it's going to do? It's going to do positive. So the control of this is me. We try to teach them how to control this here so they can have a better life And they don't just sit there and be on it all the time. When they come in, they gotta put the phones down. Because if you let them keep the phone, they're gonna be in it, they're gonna be just like I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be driving, I'm gonna be looking over there. So I'm bringing this out of being transparent with y'all, so I can check me. Because how can I teach them? They're not gonna check me. So I'm checking me in front of y'all. And we all gotta be aware that with our kids, we get up at 5, we give our kid one of these phones at 5 years old. And we don't tell them how to navigate. I'm talking about people that I've seen. And then when they messing around, doing some crazy stuff that you don't know where they got it from, they got it out of here. See, when I grew up, you had to get a Playboy book. No, I'm being real. Let's be real. Or men's word book, whatever. But now they can go get that on their phone. It pops up just so you just be aware of what your kid is being entertained by. Be a parent. Because we're gonna lose a lot over this thing right here. It's like giving your kid a knife. You don't tell them it's just because it sticks. And I hate to put it like that, but I see some great people in here. So I know that y'all get the message because y'all here. I know Jason 5 minutes, 1 minute, I'm sitting down. You're right.
Thank you, Vic.
Torres with the Boston Brotherhood. So this is the 5th week so far. We got about 20 kids signed up, ages from 14 to 18, so youth. And like Michael said, we partnered with the Trenton Street team and some of the Trenton Community Street team. We had a full circle about one of our kids who got into an incident, a shooting incident a couple weeks back. We managed to have a circle about them and just get what they feel about it. So it's been going good. They've been working on boxing drills, on technique, they hang around positive, challenging in a positive way. So the attendance has been good, workout been good, so everything been good so far. Thank you so much.
My name is Raekwon Jackson. I'm here for That's My Brother. The TMB Youth Empowerment Program is focused on empowering young individuals from minority backgrounds in our community. Our goal is to create strong connections among participants, share experience, challenges, and dreams in a supportive environment. The key part of our program is the Big Brother Pledge, where participants commit to helping each other grow and to foster respect and understanding. We believe that the strong relationships among young youth are vital for building a strong community by providing a safe space for discussions and teamwork, and we aim to reduce violence and promote positive behavior in our neighborhood. So the progress updates, I'm gonna start with week 1. We started with and building trust among participants. We had a fun basketball game at local recreation center in Westward, but was canceled due to bad weather and was rescheduled. Week 2, since the basketball game was canceled, we added a section about supporting each other. Participants talked about how important it is to lift one another up and build strong connections. Week 3, we focused on identity and self-expression. Participants discussed what identity means to them, and we went on a bonding trip to the Philadelphia African American Museum, where they explored their heritage and creativity. In week 4, we raised awareness about mental health. Participants shared personal experiences related to mental health challenges. A bonding trip is scheduled for this weekend at a local studio for a music making workshop led by a popular battle rap artist. This session will allow participants to express themselves through music and foster teamwork.
I just want to say that's my son.
Mom.
Doing really awesome. I'll be working and really awesome. The kids that he has in group is not a big group. These are the kids that we really want to pay attention to. Big personalities, and if you take a big personality and put it in the wrong environment, things go wrong real fast. The kids that he has really amazes me how smart they are and how young they are. These kids are different nowadays. And being that Raekwon is a great young role model, and able to lead them. It's going so smoothly, and I can't wait to see exactly how it rolls out.
The youngest inside the celebrity basketball game dunk contest also.
Good evening. So again, my name is Dr. Monique Clark, and I'm going to report out only on two things. The first one is Emosphere, which is a part of Agape Healing and Yoga Wellness Studio. We have over 22 youth that we are focusing on, which are part of the Mercer County Community Youth College program here. And out of those 22, we are going to take 10 that will be a part of our special trip for juniors only from Trenton Central High School. We're taking them to Howard University for spring break. It's an honor for them to go because Howard University came here to our campus and to our high school to speak to our youth. And so we hand-selected students, vetted them by their grades, by their behavior, by teacher recommendation, and by Dr. Clark's standards. Because I want our kids to see something outside of our city. I want them to see greatness, and I want them to see themselves within that greatness. But they also have to understand they have to have self-regulation, right? And so that's the one thing that I really focus in on as their SEL counselor within the youth program in the youth college and within my own organization, is teaching our Black and brown students within our community the importance of who they are and where their voices can lead them to. And so this spring we have, normally we just focus on all academics. We are going to let them have a little bit of chill time, still creating those safe, brave spaces for them so that they're not out there on the streets. Monday through Thursday of spring break, we have at least 5 different college tours for our middle and freshmen. And then Wednesday, we have juniors only who are taking on charter bus. I'm almost done with my 20s. And then they have a skating trip to the rink. So our youth will be definitely.
It is Women's History Month.
We're going to the rink. We're going to do thing for them for the week for all the students that chose to participate and be a part of spring break week. They go on a skate.
Oh, no. You need chaperones.
Can you roller skate, Jason?
Jason can skate capital center. I don't know. That's right. Bring it back.
Hello again, everyone. My name is Chester Jones. I'm the founder and CEO of T.H.E.S.I.S Center, Trenton Athletic Center. We are also recipients of the Education Grant. We use the fund to run a March Madness soccer training program. We use our youth mentors as soccer trainers who've been with the program with us for about maybe 4 years now. First thing we did was we went to every neighborhood we were going to run our sessions at, and we gave out door tags, invited new kids and parents to see our program. The first program was at Cadwater Park. Second program was at Cooper Field. Third program was at Franklin Park. And this weekend is the last of March Madness. It's going to be at Sunny Marine Park. One of the things that Perry likes to see is some data, so I'll bring some data with me. We have close to 60 registered participants throughout all 4 sessions. We normally get parent surveys, and 100% of the parents are satisfied with our program. 100% of them recommend our program, and 94% of them said they see positive behavior change in their kids, and our kids ranges from 6 to 16.
Hello, my name is James from Children's Futures. Children's Futures is a maternal health and parental development organization. We have parents and education classes for parents who are, just like the young man said, who are having a struggle relating to the modern children today. And with that, those classes are held on every Friday from 5 to 6:30. We talk about parenting as a baby boomer. We talk about parenting as Generation X. We talk about parenting as a millennial. We talk about parenting as Generation Z. With all of that reality going on,
we know that these new children are coming up are Generation Alpha. So how do we relate those realities of our past parenting to these new children that are coming up? So we talk about that every Friday. We've been needing also, we need also groups to explain the necessary resources that are going on for the parents. So when you guys can come in on Fridays at 5:30, just a little bit of explanation of what you're doing for the parents, so they know that there's resources out there for them, that they can, better understand what they need to do for their children. So also, we have 2 events coming up. We have our community baby shower coming up for that are pregnant and newly parenting from 0 to 18 months. For children from 0 to 18 months, that community baby shower is going to be held at 5 Eisenhower Avenue in Trenton, Jersey on July the 18th from 11 to 3 p.m. This flyer here, if you know someone that may need to participate, will be on the table. Also, we are having a doula program where we're introducing the community to what a doula is, right? Doulas are supporting professionals for parents, right? They do different, different tasks that the parent may need that they're unable to do. So we're going to introduce the community to those doulas on 25th at Children's Futures, which is right around the corner at 16 West Front Street. So that flyer is also on the table. It's in Spanish, English, and Creole. So if you know anyone in the community who may need that information, just check that flyer out. So that's it. That's all.
Hold on, let me set my watch.
I'll be very quick. I'll be very quick. Just a couple updates from our urban agriculture team in light of healthy eating month, whatever that thing is that you said. This Friday, tomorrow, between 6 and 8 p.m. at the 33 Tucker Street Garden is our launch of our garden season kickoff. So as free seeds, free seedlings, come get seeds, eat, be in community from 6 to 8 at 33 Tucker Street. The second thing is that on Tuesday evening at 5:30 with our very own Cheryl, there will be dinner and movie, also at 33 Tucker Street. Those happen the second Tuesday and fourth Tuesday of every month. So, and she's excellent. It's worth eating her food. And are you going to talk about? Yeah. Then I'm done.
Hi, I'm Danny Higgins. I'm with I.L.S. I've been part of this reentry group since it was formed, like 20 years ago. But I love, this is philosophy, it's awesome. It makes my heart sing. So we have something, a new program as part of our SEED program, which is helping people find jobs. I run a course, it's called Are You Job Ready? And it's getting at the real guts of who you are, do you know who you are, what your gifts are, what your purpose is. Because if you're looking for work and you don't know that, you're spinning. So that's going to be April 7th and 8th. And I'll make sure I get flyers to the street team and get them sent to everybody. We also got a grant recently from the Department of Labor. It's called SNAP. It's food stamps, but it's a little twist on it. You have the food stamps, and if you have it already, when you sign up for a training course, and when you sign up for the training course, they make all these other resources and monies available. So it's a new program. It's kind of weird the way it's rolling out, but we're going to get it in front of everybody and let you know that you have to be on SNAP. If you're a single person, you can only be SNAP single. Unfortunately, not SNAP 10. So, but if you're getting GA, they want you not to get GA and use this other money. So it's a little confusing right now, but we're rolling it out, and it's going to be at Wood Street and at 33 Tucker Street. And so I'll get the flyer for you. You get your awards letter and you bring it to us, and we'll get you signed up for the course. Once you're taking the course, once you're signed up for the course, you begin to get the services. You don't have to have it. hopefully it'll help some people not only get training, but also get housing support. If you're trying to pay fines on your vehicles, you do that.
The per person funding can be used for any barrier to employment. So whatever that is that's getting in the way of employment, if you know folks who need experience or their license is taken care of and they're on staff, they should reach out to the benefactors.
I'm Tara Belford from the JRH Foundation of the Arts. We are a film, arts, and media education program. We offer free after-school programs as well as summer programs. We currently have 45 students that we are serving, and through the grant that we had our students get together and answer a series of questions on film about what safety meant to them, their experiences with community violence, and some of their own personal solutions to some of the problems that they see in their neighborhoods. We filmed them, and on April 1st, we're going to start releasing one a day to our social media platforms. So we're really excited about that.
I just finished up a 6-week program, free boxing program for the youth. It was very successful. We served about 30 kids. Kids really loved it. They said they would like me to do it again for spring break. I said that's pretty kind of soon, but I said that I would talk to Laura at Isles and see if we can get something going on before the school year is out.
Sure.
Again, sure. I will look the kids up. Yeah, so hopefully in a couple weeks, like the kids, we love it, man. I had a couple kids in there who had like real issues going on, and we sat down and spoke about it. Their main thing was it was from beef from other older guys from their neighborhoods. It's the reason why they were still beefing, why they didn't like each other. I said, so why you don't like each other? This person from their neighborhood took this person from my neighborhood. How long ago was that? 10 years ago? Like y'all, you know, like y'all teenagers had 10, 15 years ago, like y'all don't, like, did he do anything first to you? Vice versa, no. So, you know, I let them get in the ring, box it out. You know, we sat down in a circle and everything, and you know, like, and now they pretty cordial. So I feel like that's one way that we could also get these youth to understand that, like, how to mitigate their beef. Like, nobody got to die behind it, and sometimes like you respect somebody a little different when you get in there and you go head up with them. Like when it's nobody jumping nobody, it's you and that person one-on-one, you get a different understanding of somebody. So I feel like that was a very good thing, you know, and thanks, Lord, appreciate it. And thank you, I appreciate it.
Hi, good evening all. As you know, as the Community Relations Unit at the New Jersey Division on Civil Rights, we do free programming in the community about the law against discrimination that applies to all people in the state of New Jersey. Currently, we're offering them in English, Spanish, Portuguese, and Haitian Creole. More specifically, on April 7th, I'm reading, I can't read right. On April 7th, we're doing a free webinar. It's Tuesday at 6:30, and we're going to be talking about the role of the New Jersey law against discrimination in protecting individuals on the autism spectrum. If you are I'm going to forward the flyer. I got the flyer while I was at this meeting. I will share that with all of y'all. But in addition, if you want to bring programming to your community, for example, disability from substance use disorder is a protected category under the law against discrimination. You can't be denied access to a shelter if you're a person in long-term recovery. They can deny you access to a shelter if you're high when you're asking for shelter. And we can do more of like these community-specific presentations to explain to people like you shouldn't be harassed or discriminated based on who you are or how you present. Let me know. I'm going to be coming back. I'm going to be a regular. Talk to me today. We'll talk to them.
Thank you.
Hello, real quick, development. We don't have any updates, but Capitol Health has a baby shower coming up at April 12th to be exact. And I think it goes up after pregnancy, up to 1 year old. So even the fathers or anybody significant other can substitute for the actual pregnant woman. And it's in English, Spanish, and Creole.
You get it out on my wall. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm Jasmine again. I'm founder of Honey Black Brown Moms of New Jersey. Just want to close out Last week, we did a career readiness where we pretty much, for resume review, cover letters, woman empowerment, as you know, is Women's History Month, so it was tied to annual Women's Day. And that was partnered with Mount Pitts, I'm gonna pronounce the church so wrong, but Mount Pitts AME Church located in New Jersey. So the plan is now to continue to do it every other month. So just keep your eyes out for that, of that being every other month for career readiness. So again, anyone who's looking for a job, needs some help, specializing in resumes, I do part of that with the reviewing and editing as well. And then next we will be partnering with Delta Sigma Theta April 22nd at Christina's site. So it'll be at 5 p.m. It's going to be an educational workshop. We received from another organization, Golden Lotus Project, 200 plus feminine products for women. A lot of people don't talk about that. Poverty and periods. So within our organization, we do have a program with that, and we were blessed with that. So we will be providing feminine products, hygiene products for women in partnership with Delta Sigma Theta. Again, it's April 22nd at 5 p.m. It'll be interesting.
Presidente.
Good evening again. I have the honor to be Executive Director of the Empowerment House. My first report will be of the Youth Identification Grant. We were successfully able to kick off our first phase with our youth at the San Diego. Our primary focus was to encourage the youth on how to regulate their emotion in a healthy way through workshop-based information format, whether it was a PowerPoint, whether it was didactic or exercises on handouts. We were able to do painting faces to just give them the ability to express how they feel in a creative way. I had to step into my greatness and do somewhat like a yoga type of situation with the participants. Never done it in my life. It was gentle, right? But the primary focus of that was, I think one of the brothers was saying about how the focus was to show them how to release unused energy, right? And that's kind of like, I know I can reflect on that as a child. Unused energy had me all over the place in my environment, but again, we were very successful in doing so. Our next phase is projected to be at the YMCA off of Pennington Avenue. We're somewhat limited to that. We believe that, we gotta try our best to spread our seeds in as many communities as we can. On that part, again, I humbly appreciate the Trenton Community Street team and building a better way for allowing us to be that portion of the work that many of us are doing. Outside of that, we are dealing with the opioid crisis out here in our society. Like Mr. Carabello said, I'm going to definitely, share a little bit of my time today to highlight you, man. You're doing a hell of a job, brother. And I always tell you. These things are serious. These things are serious, and not only do I do this out here in the community, every day I go to work and I see the end results of the individual that slipped through our care. And it's not a good sight. And what gives me the motivation to take this serious? I sit at round tables and I don't play around with people. We need serious people out there. We don't need people that just want to think that by just signing a piece of paper and putting a poster up is going to get the job done. You need to have bubble gum under them soles, and that's what we do. For those who are too busy, count on us. Count on people like Carabello that's dealing with this opioid addiction. You can find us at 998 South Broad in Chestnut, which is one of the hot spots in our city. We are able to do SUD assessments, substance use assessments, alcohol assessments. We do wraparound services, warm handoff. We also provide transportation, whether it's to detox in Princeton, to treatment centers in Marlboro, New Jersey, or even sending them straight to Mr. Carabello. We are that individual that will do so. I'm also in connection with the Office of Returning Citizens. We do monthly anger management sessions for free with justice impacted individuals. I am currently working with the probation firsthand municipal court. We do this every month with the Office of Returning Citizens. That is 509 Perry Street. Our next workshop is April 7th, 5 to 7. And it's open for the individuals who are justice impacted individuals. The last thing I have to throw out here is that I'm hosting in collaboration with the Office of Returning Citizens, we're projecting May 9th, a mental health fair, again at the 509 Perry Street. We are looking for vendors. Feel free to come out and broadcast what you have, because we can't do it alone. Us in the Empowerment House, we believe that we can't do it alone. So please come on out, and I do look forward to seeing you guys in April to feed and also to get fed with your team on anger management. So thank you for letting me share.
What was the date of that mental health fair?
Night,
Thank
11 to 2, 509 Perry Street. Flyers is in the making.
If I get them, y'all got it. So I'm gonna need y'all to protect me real quick, because I'm about to put somebody on the spot. But my major partner just walked in, Detective Sergeant Salmon. I'm gonna ask you to come and talk about this 10th annual father-daughter dance that's going on next month, please. Y'all watch hard. If I don't show up to post tomorrow, the last person I was with.
Want me to speak about it? Yeah. All right, well, yeah, we have our 10th annual Father Dance, Father Men United. Been doing this for a long time now. Prosecutor's Office, we help sponsor the event, really good event, very positive for the city, for everyone that comes out. Are you still accepting donations?
Still accepting
Still
donations.
accepting donations for dresses and suits. And yeah, if anyone else wants to partner and be a part of it, it's definitely a great event.
Put y'all out of here before 7. But when we started that dance, we just had people volunteer to cook the food. And the food was good, but when the prosecutor office got involved, I didn't have to worry about food. They take care of all the food so that we can keep this event totally free for our community, and the food comes from Big Easy. I am only the middleman. I feed them. After that, I don't have to worry about nothing. So they not only in the community, they are about the community. They are not just arresting people. They are helping. They come out on that day and serve in their uniform and interact with the young men and the daughters, letting them know that we're not just, you ain't gonna just see us to lock you up. And I hats off to the prosecutor office, hats off to the new prosecutor. So, in the words of Perry Shaw, we had done what was asked of us. We had came, we had heard. All we ask that y'all connect before you leave, trade business cards, contact numbers, because see the table over there? Take them flyers, please. We can get more copies. We'll go to Mill 1 and get more copies. Lay that table out, take them flyers, share them with your community. And in the words of my pastor, Elder Lee, you came in to hear, now go out to do. I'm going to do a short prayer. God, please bless us. We thank you for this time. We thank you for having us, Lord. We thank you for your spirit moving in this room, Lord. And as we leave this place, but never your presence, may we find our home better than how we got them. In Jesus Christ's name, amen.
One more thing, everybody, please come see me so I can add you to our resource list. Thank y'all for coming.
Oh, treat team, guys. Treat team, let's put this room back together. I'll be right back.